Hey ho guys! Hello, my name is CombatWombat and welcome to part 3 of the Beta Bounty. Thank you so much for tuning back in again, and I know I promised you guys to show you both the Republic and Imperial starting zones, I suppose, but something that happened and something that actually got me going back to do some more footage is that there was one guy in the comments that stated that apparently some races or some species I showed you in the last video actually had unique scars. So what I did, I went back and I took a closer look at those, and I got those for you, and I just kind of created some more random loadouts for you to take a close and quick look at, and I'm going to show you that right now. And after that, we will take a look at both the options as well as the user interface of Star Wars: The Old Republic. Now, just one more thing before we get started. I would very much appreciate if you guys could let me know what kind of class you would like to see in the upcoming videos. Right now, I am thinking about going both Republic and Empire, and we'll just have, say, two parallel series going on, and those are obviously going to be playthroughs. So I would like to get some feedback on whether to show you the Inquisitor or, I don't know, the Warriors, or a tank or a healer or a damage dealer, just stuff like that. And also, one more question I would like to get answered by some of you guys. Do you want me to show you the cutscenes as well? Or do you want me to cut them out? Or I'm thinking right now to include them in the videos, but at the opportunity for you to just skip them through a added annotation. So if that makes any sense, I don't know. So yeah, feel free to just drop a comment or send me a private message, and off we go. the second half of today I spent checking out the different kinds of UI elements that you can find in this game. So yeah, you can expect to see some info on the action bars, the map, the quest log, just everything you can imagine. We're also going to take a look at the settings that you can pick, and as you can see right here, and you haven't seen this one yet, is the character selection screen. So as you can see, right now, needless to say, this is beta, there are 8 character slots per server, and down here you get to do all kinds of stuff. You can get help and play the cinematic, check out your settings, take a look at the credits, and you can go back to the server selection and quit. Right, so there you go, there's your characters, and very awesome backgrounds, by the way, I'm not gonna lie. And for everyone who is afraid of even the slightest spoilers, I warn you, the loading screen will include some kind of written summary of what is just going on right now. And I will add a link right now, so if you don't want to see that loading screen, you can just skip that. Other than that though, there will not be any kind of spoilers, so in this video, so to say. So there won't be any cutscenes or anything like that. You might get a look at the codex for a second, or I believe there's one quest in my log right now, but I wouldn't consider that kind of stuff major spoilers, so yes. And if there is anything that will pop up during the video, I will just add a link so you can obviously skip the parts if you so desire. Okay, so let's kick it off. So there you go. This is the prologue and the Jedi Knight. That's what I'm playing. Yeah, you can just get a little roundup of what is going on right now. And there you go. This is the very first zone that you get to encounter if you decide to play a, I believe, either Jedi Counselor or Jedi Warrior. Jedi Knight, sorry, wow. So yeah. There we go. This is my character, level 3. And I don't think she's wearing any pants. Holy crap, is she wearing pants? Oh, she is. Right. Wait, what? That's weird. Huh? Okay, so if those pants require level 5, wasn't I just wearing those? Right. Okay. So you're... Well, whatever. Okay, so there are a couple of things that I want to show you real quick. First of all, down at the bottom you can see the action bars. Now what you're going to start with is this setup. But as you can see, you can extend your action bar to have 2 of those actually down here, and you can expect to have, I believe, 12 buttons each. So yeah, there you go. Get your 4 action bars down here. There is your character portrait with your level, HP, focus, all that fun stuff, your location. There's your buffs right above your HP, and there's your rage or mana or focus or energy or heat bar. There's your level. It's really self-explanatory. I don't know if this is actually some kind of heartbeat sensor in here or what that is. Obviously not. Okay, so someone's getting beat up on, so we'll just kill that guy real quick. There you go, some combat and some looting mechanic. Okay, so action bars, right. What you can do, and I'm just going to show you real quick, you can go into your settings, obviously, and you can expand to have a right and left bar as well. So there you go. there is your third and fourth action bar. Gotta be honest with you, it's not too much of free customization here going on, but it's okay, I suppose. It's really all you need, I'd say, for a basic standard MMO. Obviously, this is not what we want from Social Republic, and most certainly not what we would expect, but I guess we can kick off the game with only having so much character or UI customization options available. I'm pretty sure, I believe that there will be modding groups and modding people as soon as modding will be allowed and integrated into the game. And really what it comes down to is that as soon as people start working on the game, there will be the really exciting stuff. Right, so there you go. Here's your XP. Really nothing revolutionary going on here. Up here at the top right hand, you can see the quest tracker. So yes, you can obviously toggle it on or off, and what you get to do or get to see is your current quests that you're tracking. Now I'm on this one right now, and once you click it, the quest log opens, which is a really nice feature. And yeah, so the quest log is fairly impressive and living up to today's standards, I suppose. So you get your class quests here, and then there's side quests also. And you can track it or untrack it, and as you can see, it vanishes up there, and you go to the description, and you can reset the quest, or you can even abandon it, untrack and share. Now, while this dude is beating the crap out of me, okay, let's take another look at the quest log. What else is there? Right. Also, it's not only a quest log, it also shows your party and the codex, which is, I'd like to think of it as a big, huge encyclopedia. So what you can get all kinds of information. It's really nice. It's like a written tutorial. If you yeah, get planets and persons of interest and all kinds of information on the species, the guys you're fighting, and also you can see up here there's a little tracker of the info that you can get. Here with the planets, you can see that there's 27 more codex entries for this particular planet. It's a really nice feature. I'm loving that. I always spend a lot of time and stuff like that, because I just, you know, feel like there's so much information that I just like to absorb, and this is a very nice idea and a very nice way to do so. And yeah, there's one really exciting thing in this video, and that would be the lockouts. Now, I don't know how many people of you know this already, but as it appears, there is another operation implemented into the game called Karagos Palace. And obviously there's the nightmare version, which is probably the hard mode, 16-player normal mode, 8-player, and then there's your Eternity Vault. And as you can see, there's also the bosses listed. It doesn't have, like, nothing happens when I click it, so. But it would be a nice feature to maybe get some kind of info on the boss, maybe even some abilities. That would be cool, I guess. Just to be able to prepare before you just storm into the vault or whatever. But I guess then there's the normal mode as well, which could probably serve for that purpose. Right, so that would be our log. Let's see, what else? Over here, you can get a tutorial window, which will just, those I believe just pop up while you go through the game, or while, you know, when you start the game. And you can just then have those show you how to play and what to do. Basically what I'm doing right now, but probably in a more extensive matter. So yeah, there you go. Good stuff. Obviously you can toggle that on and off too. Yeah, map. So, down in the bottom right corner, you can find the minimap, which is a nice location. It shows you your latency and the time. And yes, your current location, and it also shows things you can track. And what you can do here is you can set certain filters and just have everything or nothing or whatever track on the minimap. Right now, I believe I checked everything. So what can we check? Well, crew skills trainer and the market, and which I believe, like, this is either, no, those are vendors. So this is probably the auction house. Then there is a bank and the mod station, mail, resources, binding points, which are an interesting mechanic, and I will probably talk about those in a future video. Then there's your trainers and your taxis, which you will use to travel for or from bigger distances to farther targets or whatever. And then there's your vendors right there. Right. Also, you can zoom in and also zoom out and open the world map. So we'll just go ahead and do that. And as you can see right here, there's our legend. And I don't know why the world map is bugged right now. Let's see. Please don't do this to me. Okay, well, awesome. Okay, so somehow the world map is bugged. And that is just bugging me right now. Yeah, we'll be back right away, and I'm going to make sure that this thing is working properly. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. And it only took me about like 30 minutes. I'm just kidding, but really. Okay, so there you go. This is the world map, and nicely there are a couple of things that open with it. So what you can see here is, well, first of all, the zone you're in and or the planet and all the different kinds of areas you can visit. Now what you can do once you start walking, I believe I just added. Oh, someone killed it. Anyways, so what happens is once you start walking, the map fades out, which is a really cool feature, considering the fact that most of the time I am walking around because I have no clue where to go. So this is a really nice thing. As you can see, even the tracking symbols work and show you where to go and what to do. And once you stop walking, the entire thing pops back up. Now, I believe the settings offer an option to change the fade out alpha, so that's a really nice feature right there. Also, what we have is a current location and our current location and the cursor location, which is really good for sharing any kind of information. Say you're doing quests or you want to meet up with people, just the usual. And then there's your legend, so you can find players, companions, party members, elevators, and exits on this map. Also, you can track missions, your objectives, certain mission areas, party missions, and an exit to certain missions. And of course, you can track all kinds of things. As you can see, the symbols change while I'm doing this, so you get the idea, you get a feeling for it. Right. What else is there? Of course, our mission tracker with all the missions. Fortunately, I'm only on one right now. And then there's your area, so the planet actually is way bigger than what you're seeing right here. This is only the zone, or the specific area. And I just added again, didn't I? Yeah. Okay, so let's build up some rage and spend it. There you go. Loot some stuff. Right, so we covered the action bars, so there is only the chat left. And the chat you can find up here, and you can toggle that one on and off as well. You can see where you're at and how many people there are right now. You can also switch between general chat and other chat. Let's see what else. So, there's your emotes, That didn't do anything, did it? There you go. Okay. You can calm down again. After 2 minutes of being angry. So yeah, all kinds of emotes and holy crap. There's all kinds of shoutouts. I'm liking that. Seriously? Oh wow. Okay, that's good stuff. That's nice. I'm liking that for role-playing purposes. Good stuff. Really nice. Scroll up and down, and scroll to the end. Right, obviously. So let's say, hello, guys. Okay. Then there you go. So it looks. The settings offer an option to have a timestamp, which is a nice feature. So you can track your chat affairs. Obviously, you can expand the window to your liking. Do that. Right. I just added again, didn't I? I did. Thanks. Thanks, dude. Thanks. Okay, let's just go back a little bit. Actually, what I'm going to show you right now is the interaction with, say, a class trainer.
Using a lightsaber
there you go.
Is just as
oh,
much
look at that.
As
Didn't
art.
even know that. So yes, let's just purchase those. You can purchase skills by double-clicking, I believe. Or not. By right-clicking, which it says right there. Good job. Good job, CombatWombat. Good job. And there's our force sweep. Now what it does, it automatically adds those to your action bar, so that is nice. And you can sort by level, obviously, and by price and name, and you can show all skills, only the new ones or the trainable ones. There's my credits right there.
We can spar anytime.
Anything else? Let's check out the mailbox real quick before we go into the settings and everything that's left. So, see here real quick. I'm easily distracted, by the way. I'm sorry about that. So what we have here is a weapon, a weapon vendor, and he sells stuff. You can also buy back, repair, just the usual, everything you would expect really. You can right click and just repair all that crap, which I just did for no reason.
Good luck out
that's
there.
okay. Also, there is the mailbox. Now, if that is not one badass looking mailbox, then I don't know what is. Seriously. All kinds of screens and buttons and everything. And there you go. This is the mailbox interface. You can also sort stuff again, whatever that means, again, obviously. And yeah. So you can select your messages and delete them, or yeah, get all message attachments, which is a blessing, seriously. If you're one of those people that sell a billion things on the auction house. Seriously, what is wrong with me today? So if you sell a lot of stuff on the AH and you're just getting so many stuff back, or if there's people, or if you're sending stuff to your twinks, then this is the way to go. A very nice feature. I'm loving it. Also, we can check out the message and ignore and report and read the stuff and just reply or delete, which I'm going to do right now. And we can compose, of course. Shipping fee is 5 credits, which is funny. Seriously, 5 credits? Wow, okay. Well, okay, well, it makes sense. It should be too expensive, I suppose. And then you can just add your whoever you want to send it to and add a subject. And apparently you can't tab here, which is kind of annoying. Just say, hey guys, again, can I tab? Okay, so I can't tab. This is CombatWombat writing stuff, sending mail. For only 5 credits, you can get the boat and the house and your woman. Okay, and then you can add stuff from your inventory, or you can add credits, or yeah, you can cancel and you can go ahead and send. There you go. This is how sending sending emails works. Not quite. This is how sending mail works. There's a new tutorial popping up. Okay, so we're done with all of that. So this really only leaves us with the top. And the top is quite interesting and quite intriguing. So there's a lot of stuff that is going on. First of all, the character sheet. So this is my character called Suki, and yes, I am a True Blood fan if you haven't already figured it out, and loving the name, yep, loving the little double E thing going on right there. So there's your armor slots. You have a head slot and chest, gloves, waist, pants, and boots. There is your main hand and relics, 2 slots, wrists, implant, and ear slot. Also, there is your alignment scale, and look at that, I already gained 50 light points. Now, am I great or am I great? Next tier, I believe, yeah, unlocks at 1000 points. Right now I'm neutral, and I believe as soon as you hit 1000 light or dark points, you just kind of go up a tier. And there are a couple of tiers actually to unlock. The further you kind of go into the tiers and the tree, either the light or the dark side, you just unlock cosmetic gear as far as I know. Also, your character appearance changes. I believe that your eye color and your veins, or like your facial expressions, kind of change, which is an awesome idea. I'm loving it. It's great. Also, there's your level and your attributes. Right, strength. There you go. You can just pause if you want to get more info on what the attributes do singularly. Yeah, what each attribute does. There we go. English not my language, no. Also, there are my social points, and I have 0. Good job. And there's my valor and my rank. And since I haven't done any PvP, I obviously don't have any valor, and I am still at rank 1. Now I don't know what this is. Oh, okay, so you get 2 tabs to just display your kind of your stats, and you can switch those up. Really nice. That's about it. That's your character sheet right there. Number 2, the inventory. Now, cool thing, if you have both your character sheet, there you go. You can have both up individually or both up at the same time and just switch things up, which is a nice feature, I suppose. So there's your capacity. I believe you can expand that actually. There you go, for 5,000 credits, and I think you unlock 1 entire row, if that makes any sense. And then there's your mission items, which is amazing, not gonna lie, so overdue in any other games, and I'm loving it. And then there's your currency tab, and I don't have anything, so yeah, good stuff. Look at that body. Number 3, our abilities. So there are all the abilities that I have unlocked so far as I can tell. Yes, so there are passives and there are melees, and then there's active stuff and just all kinds of crap. And yeah, shows you cooldown, range, and all that fun stuff. And I'm sure you guys have already seen some talent trees. If not, you can just kind of pause and look at the stuff individually, if that makes you feel better. And then there's supposedly some vehicle abilities, and then there's general abilities, such as racial abilities and your armor proficiency, quick travel, stuff like that. Now this is my social ability. I can sense full salaman, which is a cool thing. doesn't add to your actual player power or character power, but it's a nice social feature. I'm liking that. I'm liking how Bioware seems to push on the social part. Probably because some people are criticizing the fact that you could probably end up playing this game as a high quality single player just as well. I mean, despite the graphics probably, but yeah, they're doing a lot to support the social components of this game, and I'm liking that a lot. So good job on that side. Loot those two. Now, a thing you might realize is that I just looted both, or that is actually something you can do. You can have area loot active, and I'm not sure if it first popped up on Rift, I believe, but this is a game that I know has this kind of feature, and it's very nice. It's a very nice kind of quality of life thing to add to the game, but it's really overdue just as well. So yeah, there you go. Not all mobs drop loot, as you can see. Right, let's continue with our fun stuff. I believe this one will unlock your advanced classes trees, and you can just put talent points in your, well, talents. So, but obviously it's unlocked since I'm only level 3. And social window, you can also get that if you, I believe if you, yeah, there you go. So this is pretty much if you just entered who and filter by planet or by guild or whatever, and by name and level, and just get an idea of what is going on around you. Kind of nice. Good stuff. There, guilds. I'm in no guild, so there's nothing going on right here. Tells you how to create a guild. Sorry about that. As soon as I join a guild, I will make sure to show you how things go from there. I don't know what this is. I have no idea. I will check that out and, I don't know, add an annotation or something. And there's your help tab. Just get random questions or hot topics, check stuff out. If you don't know what to do, where to go, there's a message of the day, which is really neat. Liking that. And you can search stuff too. So let's see, combat. So it's searching right now. So you can see, oh, there you go. And there's common questions and stuff that people ask. It's really cool. And yeah, there you go. This is a issue report window, and what you can do is create a ticket. And yeah, it's really all there is to it. And then there is your list of, or summary of, all your tickets probably, and you can update tickets and close tickets. Look at that, there's a live agent chat, in-game help center, we've seen that one. There you go. And last but not least, there is the game menu, and well, they call it preferences in here. It's basically what it is your settings. So there you go. You get game settings and key bindings. We'll take a look at the key bindings real quick. Yes, there are a lot, as you can imagine. All kinds of fun stuff, not going into detail here. And then there's your game settings, and we're just gonna go through those real quick, and then we'll just wrap up this video. Right, so controls. There's your auto loot on right click, and all kinds of stuff. There's focus target in game, which is a good thing. And let's see, anything else interesting. You can just, you know, just absorb everything. Pause if you feel the need. So camera settings, nothing too special. Mouse settings. My sensitivity is crazy, so we're just gonna turn that down a little bit. And then there is a very nice feature for combat, which is the ability to queue certain, or your abilities. And you can set a time. So if you have experienced weird latency issues, you can just kind of adjust to that, and then you'll be able to queue up your abilities. which is a really nice thing. I don't think I need 0.5. Fine with 0.25, I believe. Right, you can apply stuff and then you can just exit via the OK button. Let's see here, preferences. Flight text. Flight text is just a very ridiculous title for your standard scrolling combat text, I suppose. So you can get all kinds of information, and as you can see, the default setting is just everything checked as far as I can see. Yeah, you can get all kinds of stuff. You can have misses and your damage and your effects and your health and just everything really. Even have stuff shown from your companions, I suppose. Yeah, there you go. Dantron companions. 2 companions, all sorts of fun stuff. And then there's your sound settings. Obviously the master volume is down right now, so you don't get deafened by the blaster shots, by the way. And for instance, and then there's your chat settings. And this is the already mentioned option to have a timestamp, which I actually like, so I'm gonna keep that. And you can have your chat panel fade out and have all kinds of things going on here, PvP chat or trade chat. You can have filter profanity and you can change the alpha, just everything. And I believe, look at that, if there is a tell or a guild or an ops message in your channel, you will get a awareness ping, some kind of sound, I believe, an audible tone it says, which is a nice feature, but you could turn it off if you know you don't want to get bugged by all those sounds. It says here that there's like a 30 seconds diminishing returns on it, so that makes sense. And the same goes for a friend group or guild member that logs on. User interface. Holy crap, I just got blinded. Okay, user interface. Obviously, once you start questing, you'll be entering phases, and then there will be an indicator. Yeah, you can track mission by areas, and it's actually a nice thing. Let's see. So this is our mission. Did that change anything? I'm not sure. I'm not sure it did. Well, anyways, let's see. Also, there are the tutorials. Yes. Lock the quick slots, all kinds of stuff. Now, I've shown you this one already. You can also enable the right and the left action bar. All kinds of map settings. Were really not all that exciting. Yes, there you go. This is the value that you can change once you move and have the map open. So let's see. What did that do? Okay, so it fades out a lot less. And if we do that, then it will probably fade entirely. Yeah, there you go. Right. Liking the feature. Very good. Right, so there's your tooltip choices. What should I do here? You can have detailed item tooltips and all sorts of things, and conversation stuff. You can have your alignment gain shown and mouse over, which is good, I guess. You probably want to have that one checked, because I don't know. I can just imagine people being out there and not wanting to choose the wrong choice during a dialogue just by accident, and then ending up with their unpure light or dark character, if that makes any sense. And then there's subtitles, which I just displayed. I believe they're not displayed by default. I just put that because I was already thinking ahead and thinking of the videos that will be made in the future. So yeah. Social center stuff you can see right there, and then there's your operation frames, and I have not seen those yet, but there's not really all too many options, but there are some, so that's okay. Haven't seen those yet. As soon as I get to, I will show you. I mean, I've seen them in videos, but obviously I haven't had the opportunity to record them for you. Graphics. Now, there aren't like super duper many options, but there are quite a few, and it's okay. It's basic standard, I say. There's your windowed mode and your resolution and your refresh rate, right? And full screen stuff, all kinds of things. You get bloom and shadows, texture quality, and you can also always choose between high, medium, and low, but I believe that the ultra settings are not enabled for beta testing right now, but don't pin me down on that one. I don't know if there's anyone out there that knows this for sure. Please let us know in the comments. And yes, anti-aliasing, holy crap, you know, AA is turned off for the beta, and I know that there are some tricky people or some super clever people out there that know how to kind of avoid this setting if you're an NVIDIA user, but seriously, I don't feel like doing that. It just kind of feels wrong or whatever. Not get myself into that, so yes. So expect the game to look even a little bit better, and it does look impressive. I don't know if you can tell by only like what you've seen so far, but seriously, when you walk just through the environment, it's so amazing. It feels so good. It feels absolutely fantastic, and I will cover all of that with the fourth part of Beta Bounty when we start diving into the characters. Right, so let's continue. We're almost done, and let's see here. So there's your distances and your shadow quality, just some sliders to change things up a little bit. Right, social settings. You can hide your head slot, and you can show your Sith corruption, and this is one badass feature. So what this does is it allows you to show your skin and or to have your moral alignment reflect in your skin and your eyes. No, that's just badass. That's just so cool. It's ridiculous. I hope it works. I've heard from some people that it doesn't properly work right now in the beta, so I'm not sure. As with everything else, as soon as I find out, I will obviously let you know. Also, you can ignore trades or whatever. Yeah, it's mostly just ignoring stuff. And one very intriguing and seriously crazy feature is the legacy system, which was just announced a couple of days ago. And what the legacy system does is, I believe as soon as you hit level 10, you get to choose or pick a surname. So that is basically the reason for not having surnames in the character creation. And once you pick your surname, you can have that one shared by every single character on your server. So if you, I don't know, decide to go ahead and call yourself Luke Butterfinger, then all your characters can have the legacy title Butterfinger, or I don't know, whatever, Daffodil, or just whatever you end up doing or choosing. And there are 3 options you get. One is to hide your legacy title, which would make no sense, I believe. Then well, it does for some people. And then there is the option to have your legacy surname. So you'll run around and you'll be called, say, I don't know, I'm Suki, and if I wanted to go that far, I could call myself Suki Stackhouse, right? If anyone knows the series or the show on TV. And if I did that, I could run around, either hide the Stackhouse title, or I can run around and have my name be Suki Stackhouse. Or what I also could do is I could have it as a title, so I would be Suki of Stackhouse, and I think it actually displays below your name just as a proper title. Which, seriously, this is one of the most amazing and exciting features they've added recently, because basically what this enables you to do is you can pick or create and come up with your own, with your very own and personal title. I'm loving that. That's crazy. And you can get to share the title with all your characters. Now, if that doesn't do anything, then I don't know. Right, and last but not least, nameplates. Nameplate on self, on enemy NPCs, all kinds of stuff. Nothing really interesting here, so I'll just apply that. And okay, there you go. Suki Stackhouse right there for you guys. And what we're gonna do now, before closing the video, is I'm just gonna show you like 1 minute of combat, so you can kind of get used to that, and then we're done for today. And thank you so much for watching and tuning back in. This is part 3 of the Beta Bounty, and I'm excited to see you guys back with part 4 and the starting zones for each a Republic and Empire character. Yeah, one more thing, as you just saw, the green light indicates that there's a green piece of loot in the so desired corpse, and that's just random stuff. And also, I believe what I just showed you was the retrospection or introspection, and what it does is it regens your life and your, I believe, focus too. And let's see, so doing some force sleeping, and building up some rage with that dude, and then we can spend it with our ability number 2, which is slash. Okay guys, that is me, and I am done for today. That has been part 3 of the Beta Bounty. Thank you so much for tuning in.